That's us.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Steven.
And Chris.
And Lewis.
And we have Keith and Brandon and Tanya as our peanut gallery tonight.
We're our studio audience, folks. Get used
We're
to
on
it.
that one. We're on camera.
On that one?
On that one?
That one.
All right, so they can't see me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we are streaming live on YouTube at the moment. Search the Nerdery. Give it away.
Give it away.
Well, who's got what? I don't.
Who's got what? All right. Well, hold on. Let me cut in real quick. Since
No.
no.
Go ahead, Jimmy. What you got on your menu?
What do I got on my menu? I got this beautiful snapback Deadpool hat. If you can see me, I don't know if they can see me.
Yeah,
you see me?
they can see you just fine.
I'll Vanna White it.
You'll Vanna White it?
All
Sweet.
right.
She's gonna Vanna White this shit.
Vanna's back.
There you go.
There you go. You got that beautiful snapback Deadpool hat that we won at a what was it? A Deadpool Spider-Man premiere. And you too can own this beautiful Deadpool snapback. What do they have to do, JD? Tell these people.
Oh, well, that will be for our next big giveaway that we're doing that I haven't quite put together yet, but info's coming.
Yes, but we've got plenty of stuff. As a matter of fact, we have given some stuff away. So
we're going to announce the winner of the Best of 2015 votes tonight before the end of part one.
All right.
Live on the air. So
Should be interesting.
stay tuned for that, especially if you voted, because you don't want to miss it if you won.
All right. Steven, what you got on your menu?
All right, on my menu, which I'm sure this is going to be on all of our menu,
and it's a
Not
tasty
mine.
treat.
to show you is the Deadpool Spider-Man. Vanna White, if you would.
Almost as good as the free chimichanga.
Almost
Almost as good.
Of course, we picked it up at the premiere. We all got to go, minus JD. And
Westheimer location.
at Westheimer location, and we all got to get a different variant, which is really awesome. The other one I'm going to be reviewing is Scarlet Witch #1. Don't worry, the next two are animation. You ain't got to hold them up.
Like we said, this is our peanut gallery, folks. Get used to it.
And then I'm also going to be reviewing a anime called Garo. Really good anime.
Alrighty, I got on my menu, I have All New X-Men #2, Uncanny X-Men #1,
You gonna show it to him?
which I no.
Go get it, folks. Trust
And
Lewis.
Tanya just sat down.
You don't need the cover to tell the value of a book. Just our opinion.
There you go.
There you go. That's what matters.
You're not supposed to judge a book by the cover anyway.
That's right.
There you
So
go.
go check it out.
And I also got
How about this
A-Force
Not that one.
#1.
Oh, my.
Judge that.
What you got, Chris?
I have. I got an anime I'll go over later. Don't want to talk about it right now. Don't even want to get the title yet. Then I have #1, Dragon's Riding.
You'd see those
Manga.
from there, actually.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
damn sure you can see that from there. Last week's was a serious. Last week's was a serious story. And this week's is dirty. No, last week's wasn't. This week's is dirty.
Dirty.
All right.
And what you got, JD?
What do I got? I have Lucifer #1, which has just been rebooted. Thank you, Vertigo, for that so much.
I think Fox is actually going to go ahead.
Yes,
and air
Yes, they are.
much to a lot of people's irritation.
Oh my God.
Yes,
That irritated
Fox
me.
is making a TV show about Lucifer.
I am totally irritated because of my faith. Simply.
You know,
Get over it.
the whole bad part of it is,
Get over it.
if you're a Bible person, Lucifer's not even the fucking devil.
No,
No,
And-
he's just an angel.
even
Fallen
even
angel
if
at
you
that.
believe that, if you read this, it's not what you think, really.
The show looked great on the trailer they released on it.
I also have Obi-Wan and Anakin #1, and I quit reading Green Lantern for a little while. Fuck it. And the cover of this one, well, this is the
Is that a paint by numbers? Is that?
this is the adult coloring book variant cover. But underneath it, it actually
Alright.
is the actual cover, which, if you look at that,
That's pretty
Oh
awesome.
wow.
That's awesome.
Green Lantern
That's
squaring off against the new
Robo
Batman.
He
There.
wants to Vanna White himself.
See, yeah.
Get the glare out.
Jenny,
I'm trying.
are you going to do the cover of that book?
No,
Okay. You going to get somebody to do the cover of that?
no.
All right.
Leave it as is.
Well, either way.
And I also have the first issue of
All right.
Moondock Saints in Omne Patris. So I have started reading that trade. We didn't get enough votes on the best of 2015 for it to get thrown into the giveaway. So I'm scared I'm going to read it.
All right.
Jimmy, what you got on your menu?
Well, in theme with the coloring book, I actually picked one up that is a Deadpool coloring book. And it has some fabulous art from really, really nice artists that you can actually color up yourself in any way you feel. I mean, like, look at that. Who wouldn't want to color that? And Deadpool getting impaled by an elephant. I don't know if you can see this. Anyway,
Brutal.
That is brutal. Yeah, guts spewing out everywhere. You got a Deadpool 4. Who wouldn't want to color this shit? That's awesome. So,
The
yes.
helmet kind of looks like Dr. Fate, though.
It does.
It does, but it has the wings. It has the wings. The first thing he does whenever he gets imbued with the power of Thor, he flies alongside an apartment building and checks out a chick taking a shower. Verily,
Classic.
verily thou art rock hard. Like, oh God, get away from the window. He says some shit like that in the book. I have it. It's great.
Well, who's going first? Because we got a lot of stuff to go over and not a whole lot of time to do it. Well, actually, so we don't forget, we'll take care of our thank yous, or our thank you. Well, actually, thank yous. We do have thank yous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Is anybody monitoring our chat?
I'm not close dead right now.
Well, that especially and definitely thank you to Captain Jack's Elixirs, Southern Vapors, putting that nerdery line out there. How are we looking on that new flavor?
The new flavor is complete.
It's not ready for production.
It is ready for production. It just needs a new design.
Ooh.
Oh, we'll get that to you by the end of the week. So hopefully next week or the week after, we'll be ready for distribution.
Distribution of the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
It is a fabulous flavor, folks. Smells like Tootsie Rolls.
And
Oh.
they're located at 322 East Texas Avenue,
Tastes
Baytown, Texas. Their phone number is 281-837-3543. And you can check them out at CaptainJacksElixirs.com, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. And thank you to Chuck for
Yes.
helping Jimmy and I out the other day.
Katrina says hi. Just to interrupt, Katrina says hi.
Hi, Katrina!
And we are on YouTube, Katrina. If you are listening, we are on YouTube.
You have to search it again.
Yep.
Which I'm not on there yet to find out what the actual link is.
Can people
Because it's
actually-
live.
It
Can
is
people
live.
subscribe to us?
They
Yes.
can.
Yes,
They
we have a
can.
There you
channel.
go.
We have a channel, yes.
Oh, well, subscribe to our channel. If you know how to navigate to find our channel. Well, how do we do that? That's
The nerdery.
the nerdery.
Yeah, if they go to YouTube and they type in The Nerdery Live, it will bring them to our page.
Cool.
Just
Cool.
look for our logo.
And I definitely want to give a shout out to Chris Foreman for helping me out and putting in some oddball orders for me this week. Really helped me out a lot. Stuff that I missed out on. And of course, Chuck at Bedrock for hosting y'all was that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday night for the Deadpool Spider-Man party.
That was a lot of fun.
That's
Some of the people, there was over
a lot
100
of
people in
people.
there.
Oh,
They stood in line
Yeah.
outside, got inside, and then stood in line some more to buy
Yes.
stuff.
Stood in line just for the
Yeah, just to
chimichangas.
buy. Just to
There was a line for chimichangas. Where's the line for the chimichangas start?
Yep.
Outside, over there, go around the corner.
Like some.
Who knows? Just get in a line.
Talk to that bum.
What
He's
line
got,
is this
you know,
for? Is this for the food or the purchasing?
And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I know you see a lot of junk here in the middle of the table. That's what our 2015 Best of winner is getting.
Except for
And-
these. Those are mine.
Yeah, except for those. And thank you, Anna, for posting the link to the YouTube.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
So
Maybe
check
I love
that
you.
out.
We need more cookies.
Oh, I told you they loved them.
Let's see if I can beat it. Well, who wants to go first?
I'll start it off this way.
There you go.
Alright, so starting with Scarlet Witch #1. I'll say that I was not a Scarlet Witch fan. However, this was a pretty good book. It's going into the loss of her powers and what's causing it to happen. Really interesting artwork. It's a very abstract done art. Not bad. I'm going to give this one about 3.5 chimichangas.
3.5 chimichangas.
That's right. You stole mine last week.
So now I'm on the Ninja Scrolls.
He's been holding on to that one for a
I've been
week.
waiting all week. Alright, so Spider-Man Deadpool #1, the variant edition. If y'all can see this, it is one of the cooler editions. I really like it. Really good. Got to go through it. They're bouncing around in dimensions. Deadpool is saying some horrid things to Spider-Man.
Well, it appears they're bouncing around dimensions. You find out later some wonky shit. Of course, Deadpool pays someone off to do something. I thought the smashing brains into the heads of the mindless ones to give them consciousness was ridiculous. Spider-Man's just like, that's not how this works. You can't do that.
Now, the first scene where they're sitting there and Deadpool's going, hey, can you stop moving around, leather, spandex, touching? I'm going to end up showing you my katana,
My katana, I mean, if you say one more word.
So, interaction was awesome. Absolutely 5 Ninja Scrolls. Loved it. Really glad we did get to go and see it.
Yeah.
For my anime, Garo. Garo's one I've had on my listing since about 2014. It is absolutely wonderful. I really, really recommend you going and seeing it. It's subtitle only. I believe you can get it on Funimation. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube or 1,000 other sites. You're dealing with these demon hunters who can, through a magical ability, gain this mix between tech and medieval armor. You've got a lovely perv dad that kind of reminds me of Deadpool. With the son that was actually born while they were burning a witch.
What?
So it's got a lot of twists. It's actually one of the few where I've been watching an anime and things happen in the anime that actually made me sad watching it going, man, that's a really screwed up way for things to happen. 5 Ninja Scrolls, loved it. Really watch it. Garo, you really need to take your time and see it.
Very nice, very nice. Well, all I have to talk about really is the book. I would recommend getting out there and find yourself a coloring book. Be creative, because apparently it's the new craze. I'm seeing like infomercials for coloring books. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And they come with their own double-sided map pencils. Like, no, that's really nice.
Does it show you how to
Everybody's
color in the
doing this.
lines? I've always had a problem with that color in the lines part.
do it however you want it, man. They're beautiful, beautiful books. I like how they've actually bumped up the art, for adults. It's like hella detail. It's a way to fiddle around with ways of shading. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. But that's pretty much all I can say I've read, because I didn't even get to read issue 5 of Deadpool.
No,
So
you didn't read.
I'm sandbagging it. I did read that, yes. So
I haven't read it yet. I think I'm the only person
You're in
that.
for a treat.
No, I
sir.
agree.
You're in for a treat.
Splashed around. I was pretty busy today.
Now, let me ask you, what did you think of the last section where it jumped over and it started to go into the visions?
See, well, that was an included comic. That's
Yeah.
what generated interest in that. I didn't actually get to read it.
Really? Now,
Yeah.
it was actually really interesting.
I flipped through it.
another part of it.
I flipped through it. It was pretty cool. But, no, I just, on the simple wonkiness and the madcap hilarity between Spider-Man and Deadpool whenever they are in a comic book together, that was really good. I mean, it was beautifully done.
What the fuck are you doing, Keith?
Dropping shit.
Like, I love that at the end.
Damn it, Butterfinger.
At the end, Spider-Man's like, damn it, hate him, I gotta hate him. And he like deep down inside, he actually does like Deadpool.
Yeah.
But he just won't admit it.
I don't know, man. Either the all new Avengers or the Cap's team of Avengers. That the beginning, you didn't get that impression at all. He was pretty much like F you, Deadpool. If he's part of this team, I'm not.
Well, no, Cap's actually come back around. If you read the.
Oh no, I meant Spider-Man. Spider-Man was on the team.
Well, and I mean,
First
Spider-Man's
issue.
that way through the whole issue, but
Well, yeah.
it's kind of that love-hate thing you can see between them of, I hate him because, he does things out of my normal, but you can secretly see that's kind of how he wishes things to go.
It's interesting.
Well, you have Deadpool trying to recruit him back to the Avengers.
Yeah.
And then try and bring him on his team. He's like, yeah, you can work for my hired contract team of assassins, you know?
Alrighty. I'm going to go and move on with what I got. I'm going to start off with all new X-Men number 2.
Delay. Anyway.
All new X-Men number 2. And in this comic, you really find they're fighting off this gang of mutants that call themselves the Ghosts of Cyclops. They're dealing with that. But then you
Is that
also
the one where they got the bandanas?
yeah, the bandanas that look like Cyclops.
Like the what was it? Amazing X-Men or something like that.
No, it was all new X-Men. It's the same. It was the same name.
I know, but it was the Avengers versus X.
Yeah, A versus X, which is when he had the Phoenix
Just
Force.
them.
Right. And
Yeah,
the
that giant X.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Just show this shit to him.
But I did.
Oh, you did? See, I didn't see it.
We're on a delay.
I know. I
We're
forgot.
on a delay.
Is that still throwing you off?
It is.
But literally,
We gotta get Jimmy a set of blinders.
Thank you, Tanya. But yeah, you also find Scott having to deal with that he's always going to live in our universe's Scott Summers' shadow. He's never going to be free of that legacy of that terrorism that Cyclops had taken. You know, with the whole A versus X, and then they finally let him loose, and just how he ended up becoming a menace. So, and so
They're going to see this a few minutes later.
Oh, I know. I just saw Tanya sit down.
I got to watch me Vanna White. That was pretty cool.
See how it fucks with you?
Yes, it does. Did you also see a lot of the other reactions and interactions between the other mutants of this team? We got the
Katrina
new,
says
got the
hi,
new
Hannah.
Wolverine. We got the
Vanna.
past
Vanna.
version of
She corrected herself.
Angel. And now that him and Laura are in a relationship, it's actually pretty fun to watch them two interact.
It might be.
Because-
look, give them the long and short of it, because it's X-Men, and I know that X-Men has a hem-haul way about getting around to a story. So,
Well, then
it's time travel
Okay,
shit,
so
man. It
compressed-
fucks things up.
Okay, so compressed.
Agreed.
So compressed. Laura catches on fire. Warren puts her out. She's pissed about it because she was about ready to kill a few people. And he's like, "Oh no, that's your mad face. Why is that your mad face?" And she's just like, "I fucking had that shit, damn it." And then later on, you go and see a baby Nightcrawler terrorize a pizza parlor.
Oh, a band?
What the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They call him Pickles. Yes, they call
That
him
is
Pickles.
awesome.
And so it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he had one in the Deadpool Spider-Man.
Yeah, the little bands that call him Pickle. And I was like, that's a baby Kurt! And then he's just running around terrorizing this pizza
Could
parlor.
you imagine when he got in trouble, just trying to spank his ass, and he just, damn it, get over here!
That sucks.
That's what the
But,
leash is for.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep him
But
under control.
I definitely going to give this issue 5 gray skulls because I absolutely enjoyed it. And I really can't wait to see how things progress. Now on to the one comic that I've been jonesing for since November and since I saw the preview, which is Uncanny X-Men #1. This team is Magneto, Sabretooth, Psylocke, Monet, and our Archangel.
Our Archangel?
Yes, our Archangel.
What do you mean our?
Well, in this one,
Like
there's
X-Factor?
2 different versions of Warren running around. You have the past version, which is with all new X-Men, and then you have our version, which is Archangel. But at this point, he's pretty much a shell. He after the whole Apocalypse incident with Uncanny X-Force,
Just still kind of out there. Then,
he's
huh?
just his consciousness is just gone. So now he's just a hollow drone that they keep him locked in the Blackbird. So when they need him, Psylocke calls him.
Damn.
And if you know Uncanny X-Force, that was some messed up crap that they did that led to Warren being the way that he is. But you go ahead and you catch this team in Detroit. They're trying to save these mutants that sold themselves to this company to put them in animated suspension or suspended animation. I'm sorry, because the Tangian Mist kills mutants. It's poisonous to mutants.
It's Terrigan.
Yeah, Terrigan. Thank you.
Bill Lewis, hashtag.
I can't even.
Good
Now,
God.
just for statement, Fellow Lewis actually continued on almost all week.
Wow.
Really?
Good job, y'all.
Thanks for taking that hashtag and
Running with it.
running with it.
But really,
Really?
fucking it.
That's gonna be the new Bye Felicia.
Please no.
Nice.
That's still around. But they catch them up with Detroit, and they're freeing these mutants in these cryo tubes. And their first thing after they bust them out is hey, how much time has elapsed? Can we breathe? Is it safe? And they're like, yeah, no. Magneto's like, no, there's no safe. You guys, we're screwed.
Damn.
And so at the end of it, you end up meeting this group that's probably going to be hunting them this entire line. And they call themselves the Death Riders. And it really looks like this fucked off version of the Marauders, except worse.
Worse?
Worse.
Worse.
Oh yeah. I actually enjoyed it as a number 1. I give it a 4.5. Now, if this was a number 2 or number 3, I would have given this a 3.
Damn.
But for number 1, I definitely stay at 4.5. It's definitely worth a read.
That's Magneto leading the charge and Sabretooth in the Wolverine spot.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice.
Pretty much it. And then on to another comic I've been jonesing for, A-Force. This is the continuating story from the Secret Wars A-Force. You follow Singularity. She survives the Secret War Phenom and appears in our current universe. And, she's sitting there going through, like, I need to find something familiar. I don't know where I am. So first thing she latches onto is Captain Marvel, because she's in space. So the first thing she does is teleport to the space station, gives Carol a big hug, and she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Do I know you? She's like, you don't remember me. You're like, no, but should I? And she's like, crap, And there's another force that followed Singularity through whatever portal she came from, and it's the negative energy, but it's tied to her in some way. We don't know yet, because anytime it's hurt, she's hurt.
Whoa.
So, she ends up leaving the space station because she can't be near it. It gives her great pain.
Man, I got a badass dirty question, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut right now.
Face has got a badass.
Aaron said he would love to see a baby Nightcrawler.
Oh, let me oblige. Give me 1 second.
Got a good one?
I don't know if he's watching, but
Oh man,
is that our winner?
That's our own winner for Comic Palooza.
Well,
man.
we have a couple
Yeah.
Aarons that follow us.
I think that's him.
I think that's our winner for the Comic Palooza
Yes,
tickets.
Comic Palooza.
Right here.
Okay. Well, yeah, you gotta get this up to the camera.
All right.
Man, white it.
Man and white.
So are you doing it?
I will oblige.
We don't like that, man. Like,
You have to work with it to get it right.
Okay.
Your brain doesn't function the way that it needs it.
Hold on.
So there you go.
Right
There's one right there. Oh, that's a little too dark.
It's fine.
And there's another one right there. All right.
Oh no, you can see it. They can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
See it just fine.
Yeah, that is our winner.
there we go. What's up, buddy?
It's in
There's
there.
our winner.
You can't see though. Does the camera support mobile? We're actually live on YouTube right now.
Yes.
Search the Nerdery Live, and it should pop up. Should be the first one on
And
the
yes,
list.
if you got good signal or if on Wi-Fi on your phone, yes, you should be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget to switch over your audio. Otherwise, you're gonna.
Yes.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to us on Spreaker, don't watch us on YouTube. But
At the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if
Only
you're
do one at a
watching- yeah,
time.
One at a time. One at a time.
Because I did find out.
And please don't try to watch us while you're driving.
Unless
No.
you want to listen, if you want to listen to it in rounds, that's probably kind of what would happen.
I mean, if
Actually, yeah, because our YouTube is on a bigger delay than our Spreaker.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I can go ahead and just listen to y'all and watch y'all on YouTube with my headphones while I'm standing right here.
Yeah, that would create a nexus.
Just another fucking world delay.
The black hole.
See right now.
This is so real.
Did I break it?
So, anyways, back on to my review.
Yeah.
See the shit I gotta deal with? I always get always.
Yes.
Anyways, so she ends up leaving the space station. She goes to Earth, and then she ends up latching onto She-Hulk.
What?
Yeah, so you end up seeing She-Hulk like she's in the middle of a negotiation with a lawyer, and then she comes through, and then all of a sudden, like you just see the lawyer wardrobe just, and then there's all She-Hulk.
See, that's what's up.
Oh
It's
yeah.
all She-Hulk.
It's just all She-Hulk, man. And then so they end up fighting, and then Medusa shows up.
That was all She-Hulk, folks.
Yep, and then, pretty much. And then Medusa just slaps some Kelps on Singularity, like, well, if that thing's over there wanting her, then we're just gonna give it to her. And that's the end of the issue. You just have to see what happens next. This issue, I definitely had a lot of fun with the whole. Do you remember me? Wait, what? What? It was awesome. I definitely give this one 5 gray skulls. This is my one issue that's number 5.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
All right. While I'm live tweeting, I'm going to stop for right now. All right. First, I'll start off with the manga here. I got number 1, Dragons Riding. Venom, please.
In case you couldn't see those from back there.
As I said, last week's was a serious number 1 manga, which was Biomega. This one is going to be fun and nasty.
Oh yeah.
Nasty. It's going to be nasty.
There you go.
I like when you cupped him.
Everybody give a round of applause for Vanna, please.
There you go.
Tanya, that's great.
Anna said that's a lot of moves.
That is what I like.
Man.
That is what I like. Okay, this one, of course, it's going to be another one of those. Takes place in a high school. It's always with a high school.
They love their high schools, man.
Should you feel wrong for this? I don't know.
No, you know why? Because it's not in real life. How about that?
It's not. That is some true pinup.
You're not tired of losing it then?
This one takes place in a former all-girls academy.
Nice.
Well, they haven't got all the girls, I guess, switched out because they finally accepted a man into the school. This is a fighting school. They're all fighters. They train kung fu, this and that, and a lot of the top ones are called dragons. And they're the girls, obviously, different colors, different powers, this and that. Well, this boy comes along. They notice that he's like a little badass, and they choose to fight him, but he keeps getting away without hitting him, without fighting back. But he'll get away or he'll dodge, parry, but as they're attacking him, he notices it's a very, very bad and deadly, possibly deadly idea to get turned on.
What?
Well, I mean, these girls are coming at him, they're attacking him, and he's easily dodged them. Oh, these girls are trying to attack.
It's like slapping with his dick, like, ah!
They're all bouncing, they're bouncing around and this and that. They're coming at him, and he's like, oh no, but he soon finds out that it can be very deadly for him to get turned on. But yet, where did I just say he went to?
Yeah.
His parents forced him to go to this academy.
Deadly to him, he would die?
Possibly.
Oh,
but,
wow.
But he has to, that means he has to control it.
Wow.
So this is going to be a very fun story to come.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a coat rack.
And this one also is
Baseball's coach showers.
This one also is adults only. Definitely no kids. Do not go looking
It
for
does
this
have a
to buy.
warning right on the
Yes,
cover.
there is a warning on it, on the cover. It is dirty. It is nasty. It is graphic. Some good stuff. This one I'll definitely give 5+ joysticks up. It was very fun to read. It was a good quick read. The animation, the graphics, they're a little more on the lighter side. I still appreciate it more because it's more bubbly, it's more fun looking versus dark and gloomy, because this is not a dark and gloomy story. And then, it's well written. I could definitely see this one turning into maybe a one season of an anime.
My question to you, Chris, is you being an anime nut and a manga nut as well, when you read them, do you see them acted out in your head as an anime?
Yes, definitely. Yes. Well, if the animation is good, yes. If it's drawn well, yes.
Yeah.
If it's drawn well, there has been some like in the past that I have brought here, and I might have given it 3 joysticks.
I'm sorry, I was just going to say.
I'm like, it looks okay. It looks okay. This and that, and yes, I'm definitely a perfect man. Yes. Definitely a perfect man.
Damn man.
Mm-hmm. That's good stuff. Let me move on to anime. For all the little bit older school anime lovers, and if people that play the Flash games, especially online through Windows. I finally watched Cancole. Because I think Steve and I was talking about that last week. I finally watched it. It's the Kantai Collection. This actually started from a Flash-based game on Windows, and you can play online. It's basically a MMO, and that was so popular they had to turn it into an anime. There's no manga, but they turned it into an anime. My God, that's very, very, very well written. That could go, man. They could put multiple seasons out on this. The story is, yet again, it's another academy, nothing but chicks. They're all, I think, it's the high school ages, but there's different ages ones though. But this one's not dirty, so I'm not going to even get on into that. But it's not dirty. It's actually very serious.
It's not worth my time if it's not dirty.
Yes, it's actually very serious, but it's still a very fun anime. It's a girls' academy that they have the souls of deep sea, I guess, battleships and fighters and destroyers, and they basically hold the sea. They're trained to hold the sea. They're trained to use their weapons that they get attached to them whenever they go off. And it looks like it's cool because a lot of them, whenever they go out to sea, they start off and it looks like they're just skating. Looks like they're skating on the sea. It just looks that's the one thing I like about it. That's pretty cool. A lot of fighting, a lot of battles. The enemies called the Abyss. They just try to take over the sea, just plain and simple. There's nothing much to it. As far as the story.
Talking about this, I was thinking about a fun anime that really doesn't have that pervy nature to it. Full Metal Panic, Fumofu.
Full Metal Panic was good. Yes.
Fumofu.
Okay. Yeah.
Fumofu. That was a lot of fun. It was quirky humor. There wasn't a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
And it was just situational humor. It was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty much Cancole. That's yeah.
You got, of course, yet again, in an academy.
It's always a high school, an academy, some kind of shit like that.
Some of the main characters,
some kind of military school.
Yeah.
Well, the main characters are involved in military operations, so they are undercover in a high school academy. And one of them, I think his name is Sosuke. He's one of the main characters, but he's totally, he's a black ops specialist at mine, and he's a 15-year-old. And this girl keeps leaving notes in his shoe locker. So every time he finds out somebody's tampered with it, he detonates it because he wires it with C4 and detonates it because he thinks somebody put a bomb in there.
Yeah, he's worried.
And it's just some chick giving him love letters. It's ridiculous. He finds like a teddy bear mascot from a theme park and actually makes it into a type of mecha. And he's walking around with weaponry and stuff like that. He's got
that's cool.
Anytime he goes to battle mode, he puts an oversized army helmet on it, and he carries around a gun. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're going 45.
So, what else you got?
But yeah, well, there's that. I'll hold my other one for next week. I'll hold my other one I didn't want to talk about yet. I'll hold that for next week. And of course, real quick yet again, just like last week and the week before, we talked about Anime Matsuri coming up at the end of February.
And you're going.
Oh, yes.
You're going.
Me, Lewis, and Steven are going all 2 days. We got a hotel there. We're going the whole thing.
Okay.
I gotta see how much I gotta take out my next check. So
they just announced that Kelly Hu will be there.
Lady
Deathstrike in the movie. Yes, she's going to be a guest now. They keep
Lady Deathstrike from X2.
Was she? Yeah, it was X2.
She was X2.
Yeah. And they just added her to the roster as a guest now. They keep updating every week. There's someone new. So I'm definitely paying attention to what's going on there. Yeah.
All right.
JD.
Well, I'm going to run through this kind of quick because we do have a giveaway to do this half. First issue of Troy Duffy's Boondock Saints and Nomine Patres. This is the secret history of El Duce, and I really didn't know what to expect when I read this, and I still haven't checked the years, but it really seems like this is All Saints Day. But having read the first issue, I'm enjoying this more than I enjoyed the movie, because this isn't dealing with Troy Duffy has a lot of money now, and the story went to crap. It's I loved it. Because like I said, it is the movie pretty much so far, but it's done better. It seems like a lot more love and care went into this than did the movie, and I really appreciated everybody who had anything to do with it.
They might see you, Brandon. You never know.
Yeah.
And this was actually published by 12 Gauge Infusion. So, very nice. And it has a foreword by Sean Flannery.
Oh, nice.
So, very, very cool. And it was written with Troy Duffy and J.B. Love. And artist was Gus Floor. But so far, 5 capes. I'm really, really enjoying this. Far more than I did the movie.
Nice.
Really?
Green Lantern 48. I had to get back into Green Lantern just because of that cover. Green Lantern squaring off against, the new Batman.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious because he keeps, Hal keeps comparing him to Bruce Wayne. And he actually says at some point, Bruce always showed his chin. Or the Batman always showed his chin. You can't be Batman without a chin, because I can't tell if you're scowling at me. And he proposes, hey, I need some information on this terrorist that's blowing shit up everywhere. He's back on Earth, and the terrorist blew up a Ferris wheel in Coast City.
Oh,
So yeah, right near Hal Jordan's heart, yeah, Green Lantern's going all out. And we see at the end of this issue, Parallax, the Hal Jordan Parallax is in this universe as well. Yeah.
He's coming.
Snuggy's Batman.
Yeah. Well, but the new DCU Hal Jordan is sitting there and he's talking to Batman, the new Batman, telling him, I really need information on this guy. Anything you can give me, and he's sitting there and it's just, he's got the helmet, full mask on, just staring at him.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and it's
Gordon.
just staring at him, and then you hear him key up. This is my listening face. But
You should do some like Daft Punk type lighting on the helmet. That would be really cool.
But it shows the Hal Jordan Parallax and what remains of Oa, and once again, what drove him to be Parallax and kill the core and collect all the rings and all the power was to restore Coast City. Now he's in the remains of Oa, and same thoughts are crossing his mind. I got to do anything I can to restore Oa. And he thinks back on everything he did to try to restore Coast City and how it didn't work. And he realized this universe's Hal Jordan is probably going to go down that path. So he decides, I'm going back to Earth. Hal Jordan must die.
Oh,
Damn.
to kill himself?
Yes. So there's going to be a Hal Jordan versus Hal Jordan, Parallax versus Green Lantern fight, and this is going to be awesome. So, yeah, I'm back to reading the Green Lantern again. Lucifer number 1, I'm actually really late on this one.
Oh, no.
Well, it's hard to find it.
Don't worry, his face was really late on.
Oh, yeah, Green Lantern, 5 capes.
There we go.
Freaking awesome.
There we go.
Lucifer number 1, he's been out of print for a long time, hasn't been put in a storyline in years and years. And it's really cool to see him come back. And you see a lot of interaction between him and Gabriel, who has been cast down. He's now human, but he's been re-recruited because the father has died, has been murdered, which, of course, they lead you to believe is God, has been murdered. And they believe Lucifer's the guilty party. So they re-recruit Gabriel. We need you to do this. And if you do, we'll restore your wings. We'll bring you back home.
Damn.
So, having been born and created for that realm, it's kind of hard to turn that down.
Yeah.
So, of course, you see him doing a showdown with Lucifer. And Lucifer Morningstar saying, it wasn't me, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you find the guy who did it. Because if anybody's going to kill God, it's going to be me.
In Lucifer fashion, pretty much.
Yeah. And it's absolutely fucking awesome. It's incredible. I loved every page of it. And I never read Sandman when he got his start. I never read Lucifer when it started out. But I'm definitely a reader now, and I will be getting number 2 and following this.
Nice.
5 caves. Awesome.
I bet anything that the guy that got killed was actually the creator himself.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan and Anakin, we're running short on time, so I'm trying to speed through. Obi-Wan and Anakin, now, I didn't know if this was going to be like when he was a little older, like right before maybe episode 2 or episode 3. No, this is like immediately, like maybe a few years following episode 1. So he's real young, and of course they're dealing with a whole lot of nasty shit. But I still think a lot more could have been done with the story, a lot more could have been done with the plot. The art's great. And of course, introducing new worlds and adventures and how Anakin became the badass that we saw him in episode 2. So I'm giving it 4K. So I'm interested enough. I'm going to pick up number 2, but I don't know how much. It's not going to be something that I'm going to commit to for long term. So, all our reviews being done,
Giveaway.
it's time for best of 2015 giveaway, and I've got 4 minutes to do it. So, if you're listening and if you voted, listen in real close. Keith Toledo.
You see all this shit right here? Minus these?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, that's why I invited you tonight.
That is fucking awesome.
Now come over here. Come
I'm only
here.
stealing this one.
And of course, turn around and show the people what all you got.
Alright, so
Captain Mal Reynolds,
From Serenity.
Black Costume Spider-Man, and the Joker Batman Joker.
And the signed edition
And the signed edition
of
of
Aphrodite.
Whoa.
Number-
That is signed by Matt Hawkins himself, COO and president of Top Cow, and he was also the writer.
what?
Yeah. And it's
So
awesome.
it's like I just choose from one of these?
No,
four?
that's all yours.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
All that? Look at that shit.
Look at it! Look at it!
No, you can't fucking touch it. Dude, it's going straight to my fucking tattoo room.
Yeah,
This
you
is
don't
awesome.
let me touch it.
And the sign right there.
Oh,
Man, this is fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
Congratulations!
Should I get naked and just wear these?
Keith,
They should make a loincloth out of them.
Keith,
Hey, Katrina says she wants the Dr. Pepper.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
Again, I was just going to say, be mindful. You might want to use a black light because there might be some nerd camaraderie. So before you go rubbing them against your skin,
Rub them against your lips all you want.
I don't know what it tastes like. Is it salty?
But I can vouch for sure that Aphrodite 9 was signed by
Yes.
Matt Hawkins. I was there in
that is
person.
awesome.
Yeah, we were all there. We were all there. We all saw it.
And the nice part is the pop you got, the Firefly pop, is a one of a kind. You cannot get it anywhere but Nerd Pop.
All those
Really?
are exclusives, aren't they?
They are exclusive.
Yes, they are.
All those pops are
They're
exclusives.
Yeah.
Why don't we have his jaw drops on camera right now?
because he's too busy admiring the stuff.
As
There you go.
Now you know why I invited you on.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Congratulations,
You're the
sir.
I appreciate it very much. Oh, that's
Well,
nice.
we're
Wrap it up.
inside on 1 minute
Yep.
for the podcast.
There it is. Jimmy, get that goddamn abomination of a snapback hat away, please.
I told you, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it one more time for you, baby.
If you feel like wearing it one more time, we gotta do it.
I'm sorry. There you go. Sideways.
All right, but we're inside of 45 seconds left on the podcast. YouTubers, stick around because during the break we'll be sitting here vaping and bullshitting and all that crazy nerdy stuff that we do. Thank you everybody for listening. Stick around. We'll be back in a flash with more of this trash. And of course, all our YouTubers are still watching.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy, you made a last minute face for the podcast.
This is
You
awesome.
realize you just did that, right?
Fail Jimmy.
Do that shit.
Yes, you did. There it was, right there.
Dude.
Max. Text stuff.
Tech stuff? What the hell are you talking
What
about?
tech stuff?
We're live, man.
We're still going, mother.
We're going.
Hey, it's like,
I know.
it's like a racehorse. Hey, where's your restroom?
Put a toilet in it.
Look for Dora the Explorer.
It's alright, we can see us.
We're all over YouTube, baby.
We even got to see you sneak under the camera.
11
Nice.
live.
Yeah.
33 messages.
All right, fat guy going in front of the camera.
Oh man.
Sayonara to that hat.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, I
that-
told
that's
you
not
guys,
going
didn't
back.
I? I told you she wouldn't. You
Oh,
look on her face.
We didn't believe the degree. Until
Update.
No.
I want to do
Look on her
an
face
update
told me
review
everything.
on the smock tank because now that it's been out longer, we've learned some more of the little glitches and
Yeah, and now for if y'all didn't know, and I'll actually get in camera now. The reason I got real quiet is I was actually fixing Chris's smock tank. Some of the new ones are having issues because they're pressing them in too hard, and it's actually breaking the bottom seal, and it's not letting the atomizer make contact. Unfortunately, you kind of just got to sit there and work at it and be gentle because it is glass to get it broken loose so you can reset that seal and put it back into place. So that's why the fat guy got quiet on camera.
Thank you, seriously.
But the smog tank, y'all, is awesome. It really is a good
awesome.
tank.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you, I don't have a need to, or want to ever get another tank.
Now, other things I'll tell you need to get. Gotta get the speed loader. This is if you're a dripper.
It works just like
Way to
this,
go.
just like that.
Yeah.
yeah,
you're
tripping,
done.
buddy.
Now, I mean, for my coils, I have to do
That makes sense.
2 pumps, but you're driving down the road and you don't have to beg for a red light anymore. You can actually just kind of pump and go.
Pump it and go.
Let me fix this camera just a wee
That
bit.
wouldn't work with this then,
You
because it doesn't like sit on it.
I mean, I
ain't
may
got to
be off camera a wee bit, but
A wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Lad.
No,
Angle it.
Speed loader.
gotcha. What do you have in there? Oh, fuck.
Fuck!
I'm the one person in the world that hates fucking animals.
Wait, what was it filled with?
Eddie.
Sweet.
But with your other flavor in there, it's actually
Yeah, it's
just
actually
missing
not
it
as
all.
bad as I thought it'd be.
Oh no, that's probably.
This is now let me rephrase. This is kind of my addition,
I don't like
lady.
the
I
sweet.
lighten it down and I add a little more French vanilla for myself.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that better
Let's
actually.
see.
So that's why, in fact, if you look at it, mine's very, very clear.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
reason
it's
why.
yeah. Okay,
Um,
sweet, man.
It's the hazelnut I don't like, so with more
Yeah, you know how many times I had to stare at that whenever I was at the Stan Lee.
yeah.
Stan Lee, not round tables,
Come on.
Q&A.
There you go.
Q&A?
There you go.
I had to sit there and
All right.
fucking type in your password. And every time your face came up, I was just, son of a bitch.
Oh, scare roaches away.
Doing this shit.
Well,
So I
you know,
sat there for 45 minutes like this.
I never wanted to look at him so much.
we can do a review.
This is
of the-
awesome!
We can do a review of the Buddha Zephyr V2
Oh.
clones.
Yeah. Now these are the clones, but you know what? They're awesome.
I love mine.
The
Still
The
need to get
postals
one.
are just a little bit
they're a little bit
smaller.
smaller, but it's not so horrible that you can't do anything with it.
Exactly.
Like, ever since the Buddhas come out and I was able to get one, which if you listen to the podcast originally, we were
We
talking
did a
about it
review.
the day we got it in. I love the Buddha. Airflow's awesome.
It's like breathing. If you open it all the way up, it's like breathing.
I mean, I literally have to adjust mine down, and I'm running at 170 something watts. So I mean, it's ridiculous.
But the other difference I know is the top ports with the top flow
Yeah.
are 90 degrees.
Yes.
They're horizontal drilled, unlike the original, which is actually at a 45-degree angle.
Well,
But it doesn't really make that big of a difference.
the other bad part of the original is they were still using Delrin,
Shall we back?
and it melted. That's the one bad part I had to the Delrin originals.
There's a what?
Glass.
Oh. Yeah, let's move that. Somewhere else. What else can we talk about?
Talk about, well, Deadpool's coming up.
Yes.
We talk
Yeah,
about
man.
that.
They talk about the guy a lot, but
Now,
hey,
if y'all didn't see my post I put on earlier, you know, everybody else is getting ready for Valentine's. I'm just getting ready for Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what's cool? My girl doesn't celebrate Valentine's, so
Oh, sweet.
Now
it's gonna be Deadpool Day.
me and my wife still celebrate it, but I mean, even she's excited about going to see
When
Deadpool.
does it come out in theaters?
12th.
Valentine's
February
Day.
So can we
No,
go?
12th.
No, 12.
Valentine's Day's the
enough.
14th.
So can we go
Oh.
on the 14th?
It'll be our Valentine's Day.
Alright. He's red.
Now, if only I
Counts.
could get a Valentine's. Yeah, fuck it, it's overrated.
All right.
Fucking overrated.
Now, you
Celebrated guy being beheaded.
YouTubers, let us know what you think of our broadcast. Let us know if there's anything you want us to add during this time for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, something you want us to talk about, something you want us to review.
And if you're not happy with the video quality, there is a GoFundMe account.
There is.
Yes. Yeah.
Patreon is actually up and coming. I'm working on it. Should be up soon. I've been trying to get that hammered out.
All right. So, is there any way we can give this hat away on the podcast right now?
I would hate to see her face if she walked through the door with that hat.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
She'd
There's enough
probably
that I
throw
wore
it straight.
Unfortunately,
So-
not at this
Even
moment.
What is
worse on
it?
you.
You having more something?
Yeah.
Fat guy with
I think it's even worse.
Yeah.
The problem with all this is
The
one.
glasses or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it was too high on the hedge.
Too high.
Too high. Too high.
It is a very loud hat.
It is.
It is. It's like wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Fat guy Hawaiian
The
shirt.
flat,
What today?
We gonna walk hard
I feel like that hat should be
Wow,
worn
that was
Hawaiian
horrible.
shirt.
Anyway,
Oh, you don't like Jimmy?
I don't think
Oh,
Hawaiians
God.
sound like that.
Probably
Or
not.
are you talking like tourists?
No, actually, we're talking about this Gabriel
Hey,
Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh.
He's talking about when he goes into a place in Hawaii to get his shirt done. The lady's like, "Oh shit, we gonna work hard today."
That's freaking hilarious.
Well, what else? I know there's a lot of shit out there.
I ain't gonna lie, like I said, right now, my most exciting thing is Anime Monster.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that
There's
story.
so many people they keep adding to it.
It-
Which remember, you gotta come find the fat guys at Anime Monster.
That's right.
It's coming so fast.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow.
that's dirty. Where's Chris when you need him?
I was waiting.
And yes, folks, we are aware that the picture is really foggy, but it's really foggy in here, and there's not really much we can
It's all
talk about
college,
It's a lot of hate.
with our current equipment. I'm currently trying to figure out when we build the office how to keep it properly ventilated to try to keep that down to a
We
bare
just need to
minimum.
put in black lights, that way it just glows.
Now go away. Go away. Actually, the plan is to have 4 individual cameras, and they'll each be probably maybe like 3 foot from each individual's face, and hopefully the cloud won't interfere with a shot that close.
I don't know if I want a camera that close.
Well, you can be one of the people that doesn't get one.
That'll work.
All right.
And sit there and practice your O things.
Can you
Not like a donut.
There you go.
You don't need
I can't believe you still remember that. Can you smile like a donut? Yeah, use that as a pickup line. I'm gonna warn you.
I don't know what today's now.
Wear a football helmet.
What the fuck?
You're gonna get the shit slapped out of you. Huh?
I don't know.
Well, you know
Spoiler alert.
No, you say that, but my dad's pickup line to all the girls he used to be with was, "Do you swallow?"
This is why we're explicit, folks.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you don't like it, fuck you.
You watching the wrong channel.
Yes, yeah.
Picked the wrong group.
Yeah.
If we haven't offended you yet,
Hello.
Yeah. We'll get to you. We got a lot of people to offend.
yeah. It takes a while, but I try hard.
That's right. You know, you do have to.
I
work there.
help.
You do.
See that dog wagging its tail? He's blowing Lewis.
Huh?
Hashtag fail Lewis.
There it is.
Just kidding.
It has become a trend.
Here, I'll talk
It
about
really
it.
did become a trend for a whole week. It stayed trending. Other people that named Lewis were continuing on the fail Lewis. It was great.
And I did check the history on that when we started it. There was only like one other reference.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you look up hashtag fail Lewis, all but one are about him.
Damn dyslexia.
You see that dog in the picture just a few seconds ago?
He's right there. He's
That's my wife's idiot. Her other one.
Another one.
My little one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll weigh him. By a lot. You know why? Because I'm fat.
Only by like 3 times.
Yeah, something like that. You know, nothing monumental.
Oh, crud.
Well, I got this question, especially for you, Lewis, because I know you keep up with the card games more than I do. Have you played Force of Will yet?
Yes, I have, and I got my deck sitting in my trunk.
Really? What do you? Because I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't played it. I haven't watched it played. I know it's a lot like Magic the Gathering.
It has a lot of magic. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's almost a carbon copy.
Really?
I mean, because the way that the game works is that you have a ruler. That's your deck master. Okay?
Okay.
Then he sits over here on the side, and then you have your magic stones. Now, in order for you to produce mana or your magic stones...
So are you playing with your magic stones?
Oh,
He's
my.
always
once you like to know. But in order for you to produce, to make a stone or mana, you have to tap your ruler. Now, the ruler, once it's tapped, you can't access its abilities because he's used up for the turn.
Gotcha.
But you won't... You're gonna fucking let me
Playing with magic stones and tapping the ruler.
God, why do we use this? Why do you even ask this shit? The thing is, okay, if you want to know about Force of Will, I can easily go get my deck and I can show you after the cast.
Alright.
Just so you can physically
Well,
watch
this is
it.
for our watchers.
But actually for
The Watcher, he's on.
No, not the watcher.
for the viewers, it is basically put it in a nutshell. It is almost a carbon copy of Magic. It is a very easy and very entertaining game to play.
I'm down.
I bet you are. With that combo, oh yeah, easy and entertaining shit.
You said Magic, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Let's do this.
Just remember, folks, Lewis here likes it easy and entertaining.
I don't know.
With magic stones and tapping the ruler.
I'm gonna say it's not
Marcy has
banana.
tits. But it's very easy. I actually enjoy. I enjoy it.
He
Actually,
enjoys
so.
it much.
Hey man, the magic stones, you can't go wrong. Fucking
It's
magic.
kind of cool. The YouTube
That's
actually
what you
picks
do,
up the
you
shit
embrace it,
that the podcast doesn't pick up on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why we originally wanted to do it, so people could see all the weird shit
All the
we're
weird
doing
crap
in
that we fucking
between.
do.
And half the time there's some stupid shit we're saying that we
Or that
don't
we
ever
talk
get
about.
on.
We should have recorded that.
Yeah.
That would be great. Like Dr. joke.
The turkey.
The
Turkey. Yes. It's a turkey. Wait. It's a turkey with a... No, it's a jihadist.
Jihadist with
stuffed
a
with turkey
stuff.
stuffed with a chicken.
Yeah.
It's a turducken. That was Steven's contribution there. He flubbed
All the
up
shit
one
y'all
day.
missed.
Yeah. Flubbed up one day and we were like, turducken. Yeah, we'll do that.
My fat ass is sitting down.
Ah.
Yeah.
Plenty of seats.
Oh yeah.
Have one.
But yeah, if you want me to, JD,
Just
I
don't
can
take it with
go
you.
and show you.
All right.
I enjoy it. You know what the best thing about it? It's cheap. It is. You make a tournament grade deck for $50, and that's even including stones, your ruler, everything.
You know what I'm gonna do?
$50.
I'm gonna play Hearthstone because it's free on my phone.
I've never understood
the,
what was the big
this-
deal about Hearthstone.
It's the same thing. It's Magic.
It's a WoW
It's just
CCG.
WoW, you know. And it's actually, well, you watch me playing it at the shop.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, what's cool about it is, I mean, playing a CCG on your tablet or your phone or whatever, it's really cool because you don't have to invest
Yeah.
the money
Yeah.
and space to
Yeah.
a hobby like that.
Yeah, and y'all have seen my massive collection of Magic cards, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're on PS4, hit me up, Demons Texas.
D-Mexican
yeah.
5741. It's D-Mexican, just minus the C.
D-Max.
And you got it. I was high as shit when I made it.
I don't it goes to show because it's it goes to show because it's actually not D-Mexican, it's D-Mexan.
Mexican, whatever the hell you
Mexican.
want. I say Mexican because because it
D-Mexican.
still has
There
the
you go.
I.
You
just
failed,
minus
Lewis.
the C.
Your name.
Yes, I fucking did.
Hashtag failed Lewis.
Going for a long time.
And I mean, I didn't realize it until like 3 days later until my buddy was like,
Son of a
"What the hell's
bitch!
your? Is that supposed to be D-Mexican?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Well, where's the C? What? Oh, fuck! Damn it! And of course, PSN. Once it's in there, it's locked. That is it.
Yeah.
You cannot
There's
change
no
it.
changing like there is on Microsoft.
Nope. So I was just like, "Fuck."
However, Microsoft makes you pay for it.
Yes.
Are we going back?
Yes, we are.
Oh shit!
Y'all going over y'all's fail Lewis's? We went over his.
You missed it.
Name
No, we're
one.
not going here.
We should do it again.
How about no, sir? How about no?
What's up, douche Bigelow? Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ?
Welcome back. If you're listening to us and not watching us, which you definitely should be, unless you're driving.
Then you should listen.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
Hi, Steve.
Yep.
Sorry.
And Lewis.
There you go.
They're Stuberous.
Now, before we get into our discussion topic, I want to go down the list of what won the Nerdery's Best of 2015.
All right.
All right.
Best new major ongoing title is The Totally Awesome Hulk, which focuses on Amadeus Cho instead of Bruce Banner, which I was actually surprised at.
Yeah.
Because issue 2 just dropped this week.
I think Amadeus Cho has been a friend of Hulk for
He's
He's been Hulk friend a long time.
Oh yeah, really long time. Best returning title, Star Wars, which honestly, I'm surprised that Howard the Duck didn't get more votes, but Star Wars, that's a big deal to come back home to Marvel. Best smaller ongoing title, The Tide.
Absolutely.
I'm not shocked at that at all.
Matt Hawkins, you're awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
A lot of research there. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, and it is completely and totally informative.
Yes.
Anna is still with us.
Baby.
She says, I'm still awake and I shouldn't be. Best
That's a
limited
long
arc.
question.
Best limited arc of 2015, Justice League Gods and Monsters, which actually pulled a sweep and also stole Best Animated Movie.
Oh, nice.
Now that doesn't surprise me.
No.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Best Pathfinder issue, The Tithe #1. Flying in the face of religious beliefs world over, left and right, and telling it like it is.
Well, people need it. They need to get,
especially at
their
times like
ideas
these,
smashed back so you can rethink things.
No, yeah, it does give perspective, and it the book has kind of this overlaying idea of you must gain understanding of what's going on around you to get the whole picture.
Yeah.
Step back, look at it, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and Best Writer of the Year, Matt Hawkins.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
No surprise at all.
I mean, the dude works his ass off. I mean, how many titles does he have ongoing? How many is he writing right now?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. I mean, the dude's working his ass off, and then
Postal.
he of
If
course
Warren
does all
Ellis
the
can do it,
research.
man. If Warren Ellis can do it, Matt Hawkins can do it.
Yeah, and of course all the research he does on everything he's writing about. Just the time and effort he puts into the research, I'm surprised he has the time. Which he did listen to us a while back, which once again I was not just honored that he actually listened to us, but I was stunned that he had that kind of time.
Well, it's humbling.
Unbelievably.
He wet his pants. He got excited.
Yes, I was very excited.
We were all glad it was after the podcast was over.
Yeah.
I might have had some extra laundry that day.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if we get the video of him army crawling, one cup in hand.
Man, what are you doing?
Trying desperately to He's trying to get to the kitchen
Very
without y'all
nice.
seeing it.
This is what happens when you're live.
Got him anyway.
And,
Good job, Keith.
Thank you.
winner of the Nerdery's Best of 2015, Best Artist, Scotty Young.
Yes!
Once again, I am not shocked at all about that.
Good shit, Scotty.
That's another dude working his ass off. That dude was doing variant covers for just about anything Marvel that came out.
All
Dude, if the dog would have started humping you,
Scotty Young
I'd
had
have
a
put it on
variant.
fucking every
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, Scotty
I would
putting out
expect you to
variants
do that.
for the new lines.
Yeah,
That's right.
No.
And-
We saw you at Red
I
Bull.
would think
Yeah,
less
he
if
did
you
very
did
well.
that.
Yeah.
And he was working on Rocket Raccoon and I Hate Fairyland.
I Hate Fairyland, which is awesome,
It
Scotty.
really is.
So-
it's freaking awesome.
That dude was busy as hell. And if you don't know who Scotty Young is, dude, you suck.
Yeah, you do. You get some Scott Young in
If
your
you've
life.
been to a comic book store at all, you know who Scotty Young is. You've seen him.
And if you have been to a comic book store and you don't know who Scotty Young is, ask.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'd like to see? Scotty Young do a lot of manga.
What? His animation
That'd be
style,
interesting, yeah.
It'd be really good.
Yeah. I can see that.
That'd be sweet.
Let's see.
I'm gonna feed him that right now.
Do it.
Best comic event, Convergence.
Yeah.
And
I never even read it, I'll agree.
yeah, it was 2 months. Over and done.
That right
Over and
there
done.
makes it a buy for me, but I just didn't have the money.
Like if you wanted to read all of it, it was a massive commitment because there were so many tie-ins.
Yeah.
But it was over and done in 2 months.
Yeah.
So no dragging it out.
8 issues, 1 book every week.
Yeah. And then all the tie-ins were 2 issues, and they were very, very full of story. So there was no running around, setup, or anything. It was just, boom, you're in the middle of it.
It was better than Futures End.
Yeah.
Because Futures End went on for like 40-something issues.
That's insane.
wow.
That's
Like
just
the
ridiculous.
whole, they had the hardcover of it. It was about that thick.
Damn it.
The whole omnibus. It was like, holy.
That's too much, man.
1 issue a week, too.
That's weekly?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
That's way too much. That's way too
$2.99.
much.
$2.99 though.
Well, of course, Secret Wars has been drug out for nearly a year now.
Almost a year. Well, no, it's done. It's wrapped up now.
No, it's still got
Released
one
the
more
night-
issue
Which one?
for Secret Wars itself.
No,
There's
they-
9 issues.
Is there 9 issues?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, they got one more issue. Because I just got issue 5 of Infinity Gauntlet, which was the last one. for
Yeah,
that
their
run.
tie-ins are wrapping up, but the main title is still ongoing.
All the tie-ins are hitting 5, maybe 6, but the Secret Wars, yeah.
The longest
that
one was
9.
the longest one was 6 issues. Everything else was about 5 or 4.
Yeah, but that's just too long. Drug it out way too long for me, and then almost everything Marvel was Secret Wars. Like if you wanted to read Marvel but you didn't want to read Secret Wars, you had a very, very small selection. You had Howard the Duck and the Unbeatable
X-Men,
Squirrel Girl.
Magneto, Miss
You know,
Marvel.
I will say this. Yeah, there were some titles that they went on break or weren't involved. Yeah, Howard the Ducks, Squirrel Girl,
Magneto.
Silver Surfer, was he?
Silver Surfer wasn't. It
Okay.
was on the cusp of the beginning of it, and then the comeback still hasn't happened yet. as far as I
Okay,
know.
so he actually just went on break. He wasn't ongoing throughout it.
Right, but it's
No.
going to be the same. It's going to be minus 1 artist. It's going to be one of the 2 artists that worked on it,
Uh-huh.
and the same writer. So it'll be the same artwork, same writing. It's I'm looking forward to it, man. I love that title. I think it's the best way to present Silver Surfer.
Yeah, but the issue at hand was just about if you wanted to read Marvel but you didn't want Secret Wars.
There was nothing to read.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Well, Doom
Where-
had remade the whole
Yeah.
universe as a battle world, and everything existed on that world, so they had to represent it.
Yeah, but
And to be honest, all the peripherals were great. I mean,
the peripherals were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But the main title, I'm
It was-
getting the last issues just because I'm a completionist.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, I'm pretty sure you're right there with me.
No, actually, I dropped it.
Wow, Jimmy hates Secret Wars
I
that
don't hate
much.
it. The artwork's beautiful, but I don't think it's worth reading. Maybe
No, you hate
I
it.
dropped out too fast. I don't know.
No, you haven't missed much.
Eh. Okay, there you go.
Anyway,
Is Doom still God in that?
yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
The best live action movie for best of 2015, Ant-Man.
Yes.
Yes, I will agree with that
Nice.
when I finally saw it.
Nice.
It's all about Michael Pena. It's all
Yeah.
about Michael Pena.
Yeah. That awkward, goofy smile.
No, I just get excited, man.
So me and my cousin were hanging up at this art gallery, right? And we're sipping wine, and
So he hears this from this man, and then he she's working over here, and then he hears this.
But it's funny, like every time someone's talking, it's his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's describing the whole scene.
But the lips go along with his
right,
voice.
right. You had Stan Lee.
That was a
you
great
had
scene.
like half the cast. It was pretty funny, man.
And best TV show of 2015, Jessica Jones. Now,
Yeah.
Jessica Jones and Totally Awesome Hulk won by tiebreaker.
Wow.
Thank you, Chris, for being our tiebreaker. For standing out of the vote to make that last call.
Damn right.
Fuck right.
Well, what tied it?
As far as TV shows, The Flash tied
okay.
Jessica Jones. And
That's pretty up there.
And I'm keeping up
What-
with the Flash and Jessica Jones.
I can't remember what tied Totally
Yeah,
Awesome Hulk.
I have to agree.
Well, good night, Anna.
Good night.
See you
Anna.
later.
Yeah, good night.
Love you.
I can't remember what tied Totally Awesome Hulk. Honestly.
Katrina agrees. She says yes.
Well, anyway, now that we've covered Best of 2015, and you kept up with the tweets, right?
Yes, I tweeted Scotty Young twice, and of course,
Matt Hawkins.
Matt Hawkins.
Awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, there's a massive thread going. There's
Yeah,
crap.
it's a lot. My phone's been going
damn
off.
right.
Going crazy.
Now, did Lewis win Best Broadcaster on the Nerd?
See, I wasn't going to go over those because as far as the columnist goes, the person who won kind of almost monopolized it here lately because Chris took a leave of absence.
Oh, you mean that JD guy?
Yeah, that JD guy won it.
Yeah, that guy.
That fucking Jack Daniels, man, gets you every time.
That he does. I wasn't going to go over either one of those because, I don't want to be an egomaniac.
Secretly,
He voted a lot.
Secretly, he was sitting behind the computer going, yes, yes.
I was just like, dude, didn't more people vote?
I think he was checking Matt Hawkins more than himself, honestly.
Actually, yes.
Mhm.
But honestly, with the amount of titles that he was working on this year, how could he not?
Yeah.
So, and then
let's not
same
forget-
with Scotty Young.
Let's not forget, he's coming back to Comic Palooza this year.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're going to see him, and we're going to interview him, hopefully with some better equipment so we can save that video.
Fuck
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Discussion. That's right.
Oh, damn.
Here we go.
Force Awakens.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've all finally seen it. Spoiler alert right now. So if you haven't seen it yet, and you don't want it to be spoiled,
That-
What is wrong with your life if you haven't seen it before?
yeah.
If you haven't seen this movie, fell Lewis.
I've seen it 3 times already. There ain't no Fel Lewis involved.
Not yet.
Now the question is, how many times have you seen it? One? What?
Twice. Seen it twice.
People are going to see this like Titanic. You know, I already had somebody to see Titanic 7 times.
Holy
They're like,
crap.
you know, I
That's
told
true,
you
they
I've
haven't
seen
seen
that
it.
7 times. They're like, why?
It took you that long to get
It's
through the 2
terrible.
hours.
Was it Kate Winslet's boobs? Was that it?
Irrelevant.
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And she hates that she did that for that role too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really
Yeah,
does.
she can quit bitch cackling.
What?
You know, it could have been tasteful, but then that happened. And it's just like swordfish.
Waffle.
Swordfish could have been tasteful, but Halle Berry, man,
Yeah,
that's all I needed.
Yummy.
Yeah, I don't.
Not to mention Hugh Jackman getting a boner or getting a blowjob while he was
Trying to
While
act.
trying to
hack
act.
into something.
Holy cow, dude.
I think
Like,
we were
really?
talking about Star Wars.
Rule number 1.
I didn't do it this time.
I want everybody to go around the table and give it a rating,
Oh.
starting with Steven.
Rating on this one, I'll give it 4. I did really enjoy the movie. I didn't look at it as everybody else did. I didn't look at it as some major continuation. I looked at it for what it was going to be, which was bringing the new gen
Into Star Wars universe.
I'm gonna give it.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna give it 4.5 because when I saw the Millennium Falcon, I got a stiffy.
Oh, that's a hunk.
Oh!
That ship's garbage.
Ah! No.
Garbage will do. And then you see
It's
it.
back.
Yep. And then you see the Falcon.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I jumped up a little bit. I was like,
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I had a moment, I'm like reaching for my youngest daughter, like, oh!
Squeeze her. She's like, Daddy.
I give it a 5. I went ahead and saw it, and like Steven said, it was bringing in the new generation. It was reestablishing that it's going to be an all-new trilogy, following these characters with the old backing them.
Yeah.
So I didn't overcritical anything. I did enjoy the way that they portrayed Kylo to be a slave of his emotions. That he's out for this goal, which is to continue what Vader started when. Which we all know that was not the fucking case.
We already did the spoilers. You find out pretty quick who this kid is.
Yeah, you really do. And you know, knowing the extended universe and knowing that between the Skywalker children and how many of them there were, I was actually very impressed that it's only the one right now.
Yeah.
And how well they were able to portray it.
Well, we'll go further into that once we get everybody's ratings. Chris, what'd you think of it?
I'm gonna give it 3.5.
3.5.
I
I know you're not really that big
I'm
of a
not
Star Wars
that
guy.
big of a Star Wars guy, but choreography really got me.
Yeah.
Choreography and the last fight scene really got me. I booed it. I stood up and I booed it. But
You like literally boot it? In the
Yes, I
theater?
did.
Wow.
You booted.
I booed
That's
it.
hard.
My hammer.
All emo Kylo Ren should have really whooped their fucking ass.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Hey,
Because I
come
know
on,
that he was in the Knights of Ren, and they weren't shit.
But
They
you
weren't
gotta
shit.
admit,
No.
you gotta admit, no matter if the guy looks like a cross between or the love child of Keanu Reeves and Gizmo.
Most triumphant.
I was trying to find the
Definitely
meme.
failed.
I was trying to find the meme, but I just decided to describe it to you. Anyway, at least he wasn't as emo as Hayden Christensen.
But see, I think that was a wrong portrayal of what they were initially going for. I mean, you can blame that on a lot of things. You can blame that on his acting. You can blame that on the
But
direction.
he's the son of Princess Leia and Han Solo.
But with deep roots to Anakin.
Of course.
Yes.
So
That's his uncle.
it's
No, that was his grandfather.
Grandfather.
Failed Jimmy.
Failed
Jimmy.
It's my turn to
Even I- But hence now I'll give it that. When the let's just call it the first crew were hiding in the Millennium Falcon, and then enters Han Solo, and Chewie, I teared up a little bit.
Alright, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I did too.
That was
What you
fucking
got?
awesome.
That was a beautiful moment.
The
It was a
entrance of
beautiful
it,
moment.
The entrance of it was just like, it's like badass. So there where I stand right now. I will watch the rest of them. Then I'll
Make a final opinion.
I'll do a final opinion. I'm gonna have to give a final opinion on all three. So it'll be years from now, obviously.
Yeah, we got 2 years to go. We got Rogue One, and then we're gonna get.
You know they're going to keep making them until people don't go fight. Don't
Yeah, no, yeah.
pay to see them.
Of course,
Yeah.
fucking Disney. Yeah, they're gonna be. Oh, we're gonna release a Star Wars film every year.
You know, I can go for
They're
that.
gonna
really
burn
get
it.
I
I
can.
think they're gonna burn it up. I think they're gonna burn it up.
Well, you know, with the anthology trilogy going on, I really don't see it getting burnt out because they're really going to jump around to all the different side stories. Rogue One
Yes.
is going to be the first anthology
Yeah.
film. Not thirst. What the fuck?
Failed
JD.
Wow.
The first anthology movie that we're gonna get.
Yes,
is
which
Rogue
is stepping back in time,
One. Before New Hope.
yes, right before New Hope.
Yeah.
You know, telling the story of the troops that stole the original Death Star plans. So
Very nice.
yeah, this is that's going to be really interesting to see going that far back, going back to the '77 original release.
Going back to the part that nobody got to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I give it 5 cakes. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I went in watching, trying to, because, you know, there was such a massive expanded universe that was very heavily conflicted, self-conflicting.
Yeah.
So I went in, what are they going to canonize and what are they going to throw out? And they really didn't throw out very much. And I saw a lot of stories canonized that I'm just so happy to see. Now that's canon. That's official. That happened. And I loved it.
For me, the biggest one was Kylo Ren's lightsaber. That it
Yes.
confirms what was one of the greatest EU stories
Yes.
and events. Now that we know that it's fully canon, so I'm
All right, so
All right.
hold on. On the heels of this movie being released, Bad Lip Reading went back and did the first 3
Yes.
Star Wars movies in bad lip reading fashion, using Jack Black as the voice of Darth Vader.
geez.
What those fucking He's so great.
YouTube.
No, he's sitting there. He's sitting there on his chair, and you know the guy walks in, and he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" The guy's like, "I need my mommy. I'm scared of the dark." And he's like, "Aw, that's so sad." He's like, "Well, go find somebody else and give him a hug." And the guy leaves the room, and the chair starts spinning around. And he's like, "You spin me right around." And he fucking stops, and then the chair goes back and starts moving back and forth. Oh, damn it! God damn it! This isn't.
Alright, I definitely have to watch that. Now, I do know Disney, whenever they bought the rights, they acquired all the original film
They did.
from all of the movies.
Yep.
So any outtakes, any bloopers that happened that Lucasfilm didn't want public, no, don't show that, blah, 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 even though they had plenty actually already in the movies.
Yeah.
In case you didn't notice in A New Hope, a stormtrooper actually hits his head on the door.
Yep.
And kept it going.
Yeah,
He kept it real.
yeah. So,
Matt retweeted.
hero right there.
Hero, or he didn't stop to tell anybody they fucked up the tape. I mean,
I'm not about to fuck this up.
I understand that
What
movie
was that
made on a
last
tight
one?
budget for back then.
This is from Matt Hawkins. I tweeted him earlier that we voted him Best Writer 2015. He retweeted and liked it, and he also mentioned and put, thanks, gents. There you go.
So, yeah, way to go there.
Nice.
Love it when he interacts. It makes me happy in my heart.
Oh, calm down. Spit on it.
Alright, so, so question to y'all.
Yeah.
This is one of our favorites. How'd it make you feel?
And
I don't think he's dead.
Do you
It was
want
pretty
honesty?
Honesty.
Okay, now,
Pretty bad.
I had that spoiled for me long ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
No, through a flipping email on my phone.
oh man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I knew it was coming, but it still hit me. Still hit me like a ton of bricks.
You didn't like that close range closeness of it?
Well,
I knew it was
That's
coming as
hard.
soon as you did like.
No, I mean, you knew it was coming, but just watching, I don't know about y'all, but he's definitely one of my absolute favorites from it. Which I'm not saying it yet because I'm not spoiling it yet. If you don't know who it is. Yeah, Han Solo dies.
You had to go there.
We have spoiler warnings.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it was in every social media post that there would be spoilers.
Yes.
I posted multiple spoilers.
You know what I
still haven't seen
what
I saw it.
is it stayed within what the Skywalker family has been doing.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Now, initially, when I first saw it at the midnight release, I had my Obi-Wan Episode 1 moment when Qui-Gon got killed.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna kick your golf ass!
Kick you in the shin, damn it! Yeah, but that was initially my reaction. I was just like, they really fucking did that.
Because Sith are goths, man.
Fuck this, I'm leaving.
Don't they do in their spare time?
No, they're emos.
Yeah,
They're
emos. Get it
You're
straight.
right, you're right.
Get it
I'm
straight.
sorry.
Now, what are you always
Sorry.
gonna happy with Chewie?
Well,
I think he's
all
gonna
right.
stick with Ren.
Now, here's the
stick with
cool.
Gray.
Here's the cool thing. Brandon and I actually had a discussion on the way back to the house, so I get my reading done. According to the expanded universe and Wookiee tradition, Chewbacca never paid his life debt back to Han. He did not risk his own life to save Han. So he still owes that life debt, and according to Wookiee tradition, that passes to the oldest child, which would be Kylo Ren. Now, I don't think we're going to see that in the film, and honestly, I don't think Disney will actually even touch on
Are
that.
they even considering that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I said, and that's where that question of curiosity comes in: is how will they play this?
Goddamn Disney.
And maybe they are. Maybe they'll surprise you.
I mean, they
I think there is a glimmer of hope in the fact that J.J. Abrams is involved in this situation.
Yes.
And the reason why is because he is a fanboy.
Yes, he is. Huge.
So if anything, he would probably touch on it.
Yeah.
Now, I think he'd go a roundabout way if he made Chewbacca loyal to that oath, to that life debt. Chewbacca, bringing Ben back to the light side. I think that would be his drive if he's still committed to that life debt.
Yeah.
I think that would be the way.
Be a good direction with it.
It'd be a good way to interpret it, and honestly, probably the best way to interpret it.
Well, now then the other way is he could also go out of his way to kill Kylo Ren to save him.
Kill Kylo Ren to save Ben.
To save
Yeah.
Ben.
There is that.
Mm.
That's an interesting one.
That's some Quentin Tarantino shit, dog. Everyone's fucking dying.
All right, so what do y'all think of Princess Leia and Lando's child?
Damn. Straight
He
up.
went there, folks.
Straight up. Straight
No,
up.
in all seriousness,
I think he was darker than him. I'm darker than my daddy.
Hey, Princess Leia couldn't resist a Colt 45, I guess.
Like I said, I like to bring it up because everybody, that was the big fit at the start of this is the fact that they brought in this stormtrooper who happened to be black, who ends up holding a lightsaber and then gets caught.
You know,
the fact of it.
You know how I know you're right on that one is because at some point, behind the scenes in the movie, his character turned and he said, "Well, it's about time this deal got good."
Now, I know my favorite part of dealing with him was watching him get friend zoned the whole fucking
Well, she couldn't let Han know. I mean, come on.
I mean, he's getting his ass whooped off of her.
She was riding the fence on that one at that point, but then he got frozen in carbonite, and she was like, "Son of a bitch."
now here's a question I have. Theories on who is Rey. What is Rey's lineage? I personally believe that she's a child of Luke.
She is a solo Skywalker now.
How do these people keep losing their fucking kids?
I saw a meme.
We can't do that if we tried.
I saw a meme that explained it perfectly. It really did.
Well, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to keep track of people when they get off plane.
I guess so,
True.
yeah.
Very true.
So now the meme I saw that explained it perfectly, I put on. Y'all saw it, which is a certain prince and a certain princess from another movie far, 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 far away had a child, and perhaps she uses the swords.
No.
Damn. Man.
So let me guess.
Right there.
Let me guess. The real Sith Lord behind it all is actually Dark Helmet.
That's right.
I think it was close.
Exactly. When it's that hard, it looks like that from behind it is shiny.
I've actually heard that Mel Brooks wants to do a Spaceballs too.
Yeah, he did
Yes.
say he wants to do one. So, which if he does, I will absolutely be seeing that one in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we'll be lucky enough to see each other again in the sequel, Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money.
The rumor is it's going to be Spaceballs 2: The Wars Awakens.
That makes sense.
But that would be absolutely awesome.
I was watching AMC Movie Talk a long time ago, and they talked about that. And they're like, Spaceballs 2: The Revenge of Darth Helmet. And I was just like, and one of them was like, I'm fucking sold on that alone.
Now here's what we're talking about the fighting scenes. Rey, who has no training
Thank you.
whatsoever, none, goes up against, you have the other guy, a stormtrooper. Now maybe he can't shoot, but he should be able to do some hand to hand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Kylo Ren, who is supposed to be well trained.
Well trained through the Knights of Ren.
So,
Damn it.
how does he get his ass kicked that day?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
There were emotions involved.
He's a Sith. Emotions is what
We don't know if
the power.
Well, we know. We never figure out.
Someone brought up the last time I was here that he was shot by that big ass damn gun from
The
Chewbacca.
bowcaster.
Yeah, from Chewbacca. Everyone was shot by that, had flown away. His ass took it like a G and just kept walking.
Well, it's just like cutting himself. It's nothing big,
Yeah. He's an emo.
See, the fucked up part is that car rises the
That's why he kept punching it.
It really wasn't a very
We had one of those situations where they bring it back to you, like, well, there was a hand attached to it. Did you bring back the
Like,
hand?
I
Now, see, that
I
meme made
personally
me
have
laugh
fencing
so
matches in
hard.
high school that were better than that.
Damn.
Thank you. There we go.
It was very amateur from both sides.
Yeah.
Now, on the subject of Rey being untrained, now there's still a whole lot of expanded universe that hasn't been canonized or knocked out, but she wouldn't be the first self-trained Jedi.
No, she wouldn't.
True.
Pre-Vizsla.
True.
One
But-
example was completely and totally self-trained and unbelievably powerful.
But I could also add
But
to that
she
she
didn't have
was
a
not
saber
self-trained. They went over that. She was like, really, the Force? Like, she was all like surprised about it, or was she faking that guy out?
I
Oh.
don't know.
Well, we don't know where her knowledge came from. She could have found all that in data
She might
files
be-
from the
Yeah, she
from
used
the
to
office.
get out of those fucking shackles pretty easily, though.
Exactly.
She, said
She had it all of a
times
sudden.
that she had it.
No.
That's not
Well,
something you just
Hey,
try.
maybe she secretly assists.
But Padawans,
Ooh.
but there are some records of Padawans having such a strong initial
She's
tie to
forced
the
into
Force
it.
Adepts. Yeah.
that she can use it on reflex. Only reflex.
And we still don't know exactly why she wanted so bad to go back to Jakku.
Well, now we can go. I mean, if we go back into
Well, it's
canon,
for the whole parent thing.
we can go into
Yeah.
Jason, that was a gray
that still
Jedi.
could have gone.
Yes,
different
Jason.
That
ways.
absolutely,
Wasn't
he was
a full
actually
story
considered
given.
weak as can be in the Force, and somebody convinced him that
Implied
he
is
was
where
so
you can take
powerful
other
that he could kill
directions.
hundreds, and he actually
That's
did
the
kill
reason for
hundreds of
implication, so you
Sith
assume.
before he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it
It's
is
not
possible, it's just
unheard of.
very unlikely.
It's improbable, but not impossible.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, look, you think about it. All right, the essence of the Force itself, which was connected through all these people in the past, was wiped out when the Jedi Council was taken out. So this Force that embodied all these people was no longer
Oh yeah.
imprisoned in that flesh and bone, and it died off as well. It got wounded, and when it came back, it started inhabiting people. The Force was amplified. So I think that's my explanation of it.
That's that's
It's
actually
like-
a very
it's like-
sound fan theory.
It's like pouring a gallon of information into a shot glass of a brain. You know,
Yeah.
if you've got a lot of information to pour in there, yeah, it's going to overflow. So I know I use the Kelly Bundy analogy of how she absorbs information.
You just need tits and red hair.
Me?
Blonde.
Oh,
Wow.
blonde.
Yeah, she was very blunt.
Christina Applegate.
No, the mom was the red.
Yeah.
Keith, I didn't know I was that pretty.
Well, you know when it's dark.
A couple of beers, man. You know.
Shit, I got enough tequila.
Now I don't
Make
really
you
want to be
beautiful,
on
buddy.
video.
Well, too late. It's happening.
You might need a razor.
Don't do the whole, kiss her goodnight before you give her.
Or like the whole side of your face on
Shave
your
her before
head.
you kiss her goodnight.
Well, of course, it's all but been confirmed that the second anthology movie will focus on a younger Han Solo, and all
The Kessel Run.
and everything that led to him with the Millennium
Which
Falcon
I
and
am
Chewbacca.
totally down for Stephen Colbert playing the younger version of Han Solo.
He's already been cast.
Stephen Colbert?
No.
Oh, the younger Solo.
The younger Solo.
Okay. Well,
He was like, holy shit, I didn't know that.
no,
This changes everything.
there's actually a late
Ryan
show.
Reynolds as the younger Han Solo.
Are you serious?
No.
Please no.
Well, goddamn, man. It's a third character now.
That'd be more than
Yeah.
the third.
No, there's actually a
Ben
late show
Wilder?
episode where it shows Stephen Colbert
Oh, yeah,
and
I meant like
Abrams.
comic.
Yeah,
Comic-
comic.
no.
Stephen Colbert's dressed up
You
as
have
Han
Blade
Solo,
Trinity,
and they're talking.
Green
about-
Lantern.
It wasn't Blade.
Oh, I
Harrison
forgot about
Ford.
man.
Deadpool.
That's right.
I keep forgetting about that. Shit. Four?
I forgot
Come on
about
now.
Shit.
Stephen
Well,
Colbert.
look at
hey,
Mark Hamill.
Hey, Stephen Colbert, J.J. Abrams. Colbert's dressed up as Han Solo, and they're talking to Harrison Ford about bringing him onto the movie. Harrison Ford's like, I don't go backwards. And Stephen shows up as Han Solo, and he's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Do I have a hero pose down? Tries to pull the gun out and gets stuck. And J.J. Abrams helps him. And Harrison Ford's like, what the hell's this guy? He's like, this is the guy. This is our choice, our second choice. If you don't go for the movie, he's like, what? He's like, look at you. He's got fake chops on and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, I can totally do it. Watch that. It's fucking hilarious. But it's basically saying how Stephen Colbert, J.J. Abrams, coerced Harrison Ford to come back for it. But like, fuck no, I'm not gonna let that asshole play me. I am Han Solo.
And of course, it's not confirmed, it's not denied, but rumors still abound of the third anthology movie being Boba Fett, which, from what I've understood, Boba Fett will be in the Han Solo movie.
Well, he should be.
Yeah, he should
Wait, this
be.
could be a Han Solo?
AFT. About fucking time.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be interested to see if they would go back with Yoda
running this shit.
and do a series
yes.
of Yoda coming up.
Yes.
Yeah,
That would be
really
incredible.
Yoda. Well, I mean, they'd have to show Darth Bane. Darth Bane would have
Well,
to.
yeah,
be
they would have to go back.
all of
yeah.
all of that Sith backstory with them infiltrating the Republic will have
Well,
to.
but
be
they
added.
have the ability to do so. Anyway, Disney will do it. If there's a call for it, and
They
there's
might
money
as
to be made.
They might as well say they're not throwing.
Disney
anything
will
out of
drain
these
pockets.
again.
Your torta shop.
Use the first shot, Skywalker, yeah.
I mean, not only that, just the amount of Jedi that Yoda trained alone that ended up on the Jedi Council that trained future generations. I mean,
Almost all of them were actually, you go back and look, were trained by Yoda at some point.
Well, here's the big question at hand, and
Ray definitely wouldn't.
we're
So
at
it's true about
10
the
minutes
blue glove and
left.
the mace.
Oh,
We're right at 10 minutes left. There's a lot of theories about who Snoke is. Snoke, what's his name?
Snoke.
Snook.
Snoke.
Snoke, whatever.
Snoke.
It was a weird name.
Snoke.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Snooky, yo, Snooky's in this movie. Shit.
I've heard
An imp.
Squirrel.
Ah, so they're all
hashtag fail Jimmy.
Snooky got me tongue-tied. Anyway, that was terrible.
That was horrible. That straight up sucked.
There is a strong resemblance, you gotta say.
Well, the biggest one that I saw to Snook's identity was that he's Vader.
I've seen that. I've seen Darth Sidious, Darth Plagueis.
I've heard that too.
I've heard the Plagueis.
Now, and here's the thing, we did not see, which we know it's part of it if you go back to canon, we didn't see Palpatine.
That's right.
Now, anybody that knows canon knows that Palpatine's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Right.
His clones, he still
had
was
everything.
up for when he died.
Yep.
Which would be Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Darth Sidious.
So, I mean, we didn't see that come back, and I actually expected them to pop it into the movie.
They might.
Some little light shade of him being there.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the commander of the First Order would be a clone. It wouldn't surprise me if he was a clone of Palpatine.
Now, for the last
Commander of the first.
question.
Yeah.
So, Captain Phantasm.
Oh yeah, that's a big mighty woman right there. That's what's up right there. I'd climb that fucking mountain. God damn. Sorry people,
In all her chromed glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like with the mask and
Got
everything.
reduced to putting in a
She leave the mask on.
That's to keep her head from bumping the wall too hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then there's no hair.
Seeing her from Game of Thrones, and then now she's that, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now, who was she in Game of Thrones?
Lady, the giant. Yeah.
I can't think of her name. Damn it.
Oh wow. I'm right there, and I'm
Oh,
watching
she is.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
her.
that's
Oh,
Captain
fucking
Phantasm.
shit!
That
That's
is-
awesome.
it. That's her, man.
No, she was pretty fucking badass.
Now on the Comic-Con thing, how many stormtroopers are we going to see with the?
With the Tonfa.
Oh, that guy.
Nerd Foo posted that recently earlier
Oh, did they?
today that they were at one of the cons in New Orleans, and there was a perfect looking cosplay with the Tonfa.
I know there's a bunch of 501st members who've already done First Order outfits and already done the Tonfa.
That's right.
Like, they
shit's
go
legit.
straight in.
Their shit's
Yeah.
legit, dude.
Well, I am technically still in field phase.
Yeah, that's right.
But, 501st, to be admitted to the group, you have to be movie quality. Everything has to be movie quality, and not only do you have to cite your character, but you have to cite what appearance your build is to look like. I actually looked into, of course, Boba Fett, and there are 3 different versions that you can submit. Jeez. There's Empire, Jedi, and Christmas Special.
Do the Christmas special. Come on, do it.
Oh, hell no.
That would be the
No.
amount these suits cost. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just a different paint job, but that would be pretty awesome to do that.
But yeah, they're extremely detailed. They're very, very strict. So the fact that they've actually already started ID designation for new members for First Order stormtroopers.
You know what that means? That you'll have more ways to express the character after the next
That's
few
right.
movies. So
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping they actually bring the original paint job in at some point with the demon eyes and everything. That'd be really cool.
Nice.
To see that finally see the light of day outside of pictures here and there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all there are of that paint scheme for Boba Fett is just pictures of the original armor. So yeah, if if you ever are at a convention or nearby a 501st event, yeah, go see them. It's worth it. If you see somebody in costume, trust me, they're virtually identical to what's on the screen.
Yeah.
They're unbelievably detailed. They want to know, like, if say you're a stormtrooper, they want to know how you fasten the armor. There's only certain ways that are approved. So it's pretty intense. It's very, very strict.
It's like being a space samurai.
Worse. they're more strict than that.
Wow.
Damn it.
Yeah, if you're in costume at a 501st event, you're obligated to be 501st. You can't just go up there as a fan and hang out. If you're in costume, you're there for 501st.
Yeah, you got to stop people, check for any droids that Darth Vader's got you looking for.
And of course, they actually do that at cons.
It's a lot of fun.
That's
awesome. They give you a little card.
Thank you, Katrina. Brienne of Tarth.
I thought she was going to bed.
Brienne of Tarth.
No,
Thank
Anna
you.
went
Anna went to bed. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Katrina always stays with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was Katrina.
Brienne of
Say
Tarth.
goodnight.
Yeah, that's
good night.
she's badass.
But yeah, go check out 501st, and if you're interested in being 501st, you can go to their actual website, vaders501st.com, and you can get in touch with your local garrison, and they'll tell you everything you need to do. And of course, if you're in build stage like myself, they'll ask you, hey, can you come help out? And because a lot of those helmets have very, very low visibility, you can't really see very well out of them.
Remember, there was one. He was like super legit, but they put him on roller skates, and there was someone like taking him around because he couldn't. You
can't see. And you if you're outside of the 501st booth, you're supposed to have a handler there with you.
Yeah.
Because there's kids running around at these conventions that can walk right up underneath you, and you're not gonna know.
Now, I wonder if you could screen it and put in some cams. I mean,
as long as externally looks movie.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to put it into the dark spots of it, but I mean, it would seem like you could put some cameras in.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Having gone over the rules, there's nothing against it.
Okay.
As long as your appearance is 100% movie legit, then yeah, there's nothing against that. But they're very, very serious about what they do, and they're a charity organization. They're 100% non-profit, and folks, these costumes are not cheap at all. The cheapest one, of course, is Stormtrooper because it's so plentiful, it's so out there. And still, then you're looking at probably close to $1,000 to build.
Damn.
And a lot of these guys they mold their own polystyrene for the armor and everything. I mean, they invest a lot of money into this group, and they are 100% for charity.
Yeah, definitely a lot of time. Yeah.
But we're running out of time. Final thoughts, Steven.
If you haven't seen Star Wars, go see it and watch Garo.
I gotta say, Deadpool's a coming. Get ready. I know we started out with the whole Star Wars thing, but I'm looking forward to the 12th next month.
Oh yeah, Star Wars, Deadpool, Civil War. I'm stoked for this year's movies.
Yes.
Batman vs Superman.
Batman
Hello.
Superman.
All right.
Suicide
The new
Squad.
TV trailer dropped this week for Batman vs Superman.
Yes.
Very incredible. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Chris, final thoughts.
Watch anime, keep it dirty.
All right, thank you guys so much for listening to us, and of course
And watching us.
And watching us. And we'll be back next week to talk more weird, crazy, nerdy shit.
And join us.
Yeah.
Some Pacific Chinese.